Hello everyone! In this video I will show you how to make this jack-o'-lantern pumpkin, but I do have examples where you can change it and make one of your own. This artwork will use symmetry. The definition for symmetry is equality in measurement, shape, position of parts on either side of a dividing line. We're using contrasting colors today. They're also Halloween colors, orange and black. Here's one with no contrast. It's orange on orange. There's a face there, it's kind of hard to see. You'll need a piece of black paper and a piece of orange paper. The orange paper should be half the size of the black paper. You will need a number 2 pencil or a black colored pencil, a pair of scissors, and a bottle of white glue. You guys should draw in regular pencil. I'm going to use a black colored pencil so you can see it better on the camera. First, let's get your orange paper in front of you on your table so that it is tall or vertical. Then we're going to go to the left of your paper, that's your hand that makes the L. Go to the top left corner and make a dot below your finger. Go to the bottom left corner, put your finger, and make a dot above it. These are going to be your guide points for drawing half of the pumpkin shape. On the top dot, we're going to make a number 7. This is going to be half of the stem shape. It's an angle line, kind of like a capital letter L, but flipped. 7. Then from the bottom of the 7 to this bottom guide point, I'm going to make half of a circle shape, or a flipped letter C. Don't let it touch the edge of the paper though. So I'm going to make a big curved line, come around, go all the way to that bottom dot. Here are some examples of eyes you could draw on your pumpkin. You only need to draw one eye. So the top row you have triangle shapes, the middle row are round shapes, circles, ovals, half circles, and the bottom row are eye shapes that have an iris shown. The bottom row might be a little trickier to cut out. You could also draw an eye that is not on this chart. Just make sure that you draw it large enough so that you can cut it out. Right here, you're going to draw the eye that you have chosen. I'm going to draw one circle eye. Draw it big enough so that you can cut it out. Here are some examples of noses you could draw on your pumpkin. You only need to draw half of a pumpkin nose on the edge of the paper. So this top one would be for a triangle. Here's a diamond, a circle, oval. This one would be like on a skull. This one is for a square, rectangle. You could draw one that's not on this chart. Give me a thumbs up if you picked your nose. Ew. Right here, I'm going to draw half of a nose. Go ahead and draw the nose that you picked. Here are some examples of mouths you can draw on your pumpkin. You're only drawing half of a pumpkin mouth, half of an open mouth. You're going to draw the top and bottom lips or the top and bottom teeth. The mouth you choose will help show the expression of your pumpkin. Is it spooky, like this ghost wavy one? Is it scary with lots of sharp pointy teeth? Is it happy like this one, half of a banana shape? Is it a vampire one with one pointy tooth? This will end up having 2 pointy teeth when we flip it over. At the bottom, you're going to draw the mouth that you have chosen. I'm going to draw half of a wavy mouth. I'm going to make a ghost-looking pumpkin. Kind of like my bracelet says ghost. Once you have finished drawing, it is time to cut. Before we cut anything, I just want to make sure that you do not throw any of the orange paper away. You need all of this paper. Do not crumble it up. Don't get it lost with your table partners. You need all of this piece of orange paper. First, take your paper and we're going to cut out the shape of the pumpkin. So cut out that round pumpkin shape first. Take your time. cut out that stem, that number 7 that we drew. And you're going to keep this part. We're going to call this the frame. So put that aside. Now I'm going to show you how to cut out the eye safely. Do not try to poke a hole through the paper because your hand's on the back side. It would go right into your fingers. The safe way to do it is to take your paper and kind of pinch it where the eye's at, like near the line that you drew. And then you're gonna make a little cut with the tip of your scissors, just a little tiny cut, and then unfold the paper, and then you have made a hole to slide the scissors through. Okay, here it is again. Take your orange paper, go to where the eye is, make a little fold, kind of pinch it, make a tiny cut with the tip of your scissors, unfold it, and then you will have a hole to slide your scissors through. And then go ahead and cut out that eye safely. It's okay if you don't stay right on the line that you drew. Put the eye down on your table, don't lose it. Now for the nose and the mouth, you don't have to fold the paper or anything. You're just going to take your orange paper and cut right from the side. After you cut out the nose, cut out the mouth. If you have a lot of teeth, take your time when you turn the paper, watch your fingers. Keep all of your pieces together and wait for the next step. Now that we're done cutting, it's time to start gluing the orange paper to the large piece of black paper. Put the black paper on your table in front of you so that it is horizontal, long ways. And we're going to start with the frame, that's this part. Get your bottle of glue, open the cap. It's got glue on the tip, use your fingernail and peel that off. Now you can glue this frame to the right side or to the left side. It doesn't matter which way. I'm going to glue it onto the right side. So I'm going to put the glue here. Carefully pick it up and flip it over to this right side, lining up the corners of the orange paper with the corners of the black paper. And make sure that the open part is in the center. If your stem is not at the top and it looks like this instead, you don't have to peel off the orange paper, just rotate your paper around so that it's at the top. Next, I'm going to take this part of my pumpkin, we're going to call this the face, and without any glue, this is where a lot of students mess up, with no glue on it, no glue either side, I'm going to put it back into the frame where I cut it from. Just set it down like you're solving a puzzle. No glue. I'm going to take the glue and put it on top of the face. This is where a lot of students mess up. Pretend you're decorating or frosting a cookie. Yummy. Now that the glue is on top of the face, we're going to lift it up and flip it over to the black side of the paper and line it up with that line of symmetry right down the center. It's like you're opening up a door. So I'm gonna carefully flip it over, line up the stem, line up the bottom, and then press it down. See the line of symmetry. So here we have the shape of the pumpkin, like a negative shape, and here we have the positive shape popping out. Now I'm going to take my 3 pieces that I cut from the pumpkin's face, the eye, the half a nose, and half a mouth, and I'm going to put them back into the openings I cut them from without any glue, no glue. It's kind of like you're solving a puzzle. You might have to turn over the paper, flip it, rotate it, turn it, okay? The pencil line will help you solve the puzzle as well. If the pencil line's face down, you know that this piece needs to go face down, which it goes just like that. So go ahead and place those back into the face like you're solving a puzzle. No glue, no glue. A lot of students put glue on this part. You're not, no glue. Once you solve the puzzle, now it's time for the glue. Pretend it's like frosting on a pumpkin cookie. Go ahead and add some frosting on the eye. You put some glue on the half a nose, some glue on the half of a mouth. And once all 3 have glue, it's time to start flipping them over to the black side of the paper. So you're going to take the eye first and line it up with that line of symmetry. It should go right about here. That's about the same distance. You don't want to put it way over here. That doesn't look right. You don't want to put it way down here. That's not right either. Or too close. Okay? Try to make it about the same distance. So I think it's going to look good right about here. After you glue down the eye, you're going to take the half a nose and half a mouth and flip them over onto the black side of the paper like you're opening a door the opposite direction of the face. So line it up with that line of symmetry. Pick it up, flip it, line it up with that line of symmetry. Press it down. If you have glue showing, it will dry clear. Don't worry about that. And now you have made a symmetrical jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. We used symmetry, that line of symmetry right down the middle. We used Halloween colors. They are contrasting colors. And now you have a nice decoration to hang up for Halloween. I hope your jack-o'-lantern turned out really spooky. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Check out my other videos, and I'll see you next time. Ooh.